Hi, and welcome to the third session of the Quantum GIS walkthrough series. In this session, I'll be covering opening vector and raster layers, removing layers, setting your project CRS, on-the-fly projection, and saving your project. To add a vector layer, there are three methods available. Firstly, you can click the Add Vector icon on the toolbar, or you can select Add Vector Layer on the Layer menu. Or thirdly, you can use the shortcut Ctrl-Shift-V. In the box that appears, you can leave the default source type. Click the Browse button to choose your files and browse to the location where your files exist. I'll be adding rivers, trig beacons, land cover, and roads. If you're trying to select more than one file at a time, try holding Ctrl while clicking. Click Open and click Open again. By default, if there's no symbology file, the colors will be randomly assigned. We'll be looking at vector symbology in detail later in our screencast series. Again, there are three ways to add a raster layer: from the icon on the toolbar, from the layer menu, or by pressing Ctrl-Shift-R. I'll be adding my dem file. The raster may appear grey as shown on my screen. This is due to the default contrast stretch settings for the layer. To change this, access the layer properties for the raster by double-clicking it on the legend panel. In the Properties dialog, under the Style tab, for contrast enhancements, set current to stretch to min-max. You can click Apply to see the difference. If you would like to save this as your default, click the Save icon alongside the setting. Press OK when you are done. You can reorder your layers in the Legend panel. This is done by simply dragging and dropping. To remove a layer, select the layer and either press Ctrl-D or use the icon Remove Layers. If you wish to check or change the map projection of the project, you can access this through the project properties. The default CRS for all projections can be set in the Global QGIS Options dialog. This is usually Geographic WGS84. I would like to change the projection for my project to UTM Zone 34 South. My recently used projections are listed below. Otherwise, I could also search in this list. On the top of the tab, there's also an option to enable the on-the-fly CRS transformation. Enabling this will allow you to add any vector layers of a different CRS. These will then be dynamically reprojected to the project CRS. I will enable mine and then add a vector layer that is in Geographic WGS84. this layer has been reprojected on the fly. Saving your project is as simple as clicking the Save As icon and choosing a name and location. Remember to save your project frequently as you work. Now you have set up your first project file. You're ready to start working with some of the data in the layers. You can continue through the series to learn lots more about QGIS.